Hello friends, and welcome to my first series, The Good, the Bad, and the Unwatchable. I want to start the series off on a positive note, so today's video is going to be about Nimrod Antal's 2007 horror, Vacancy. I stumbled upon this movie while browsing the discount section of a local movie store, and I had no prior knowledge to it. When I saw that it was a horror movie with both Luke Wilson and Kate Beckinsale, I assumed that it was going to be complete shit. Despite being a fan of both, more so Luke Wilson, I couldn't imagine this funny man being able to pull off such a serious and suspenseful role. So with that, I bought it, and immediately popped that sucker in, and boy was I surprised to find that I actually enjoyed the movie. Vacancy follows a storyline of an unhappy couple, Luke Wilson and Kate Beckinsale, on their way home from a trip when their car breaks down in the middle of nowhere. At the late hour, the couple is forced to wait till morning for the mechanic shop to open up in this rundown motel. Despite the wariness they have from the creepy clerk, the couple takes their keys and head to their room. While trying to unwind from the night, the couple pops in a few VHSs that were left in the room that depicts what they assume to be a B-rated horror film, but soon come to realize that the tapes were actually filmed in the room they're staying in. The couple is then forced to try and escape from the motel that is run by killers, filming their murders, and then selling it for a profit. Where motels have been in horror movies for as long as we can remember, Antal's portrayal of motel was fresh and breathed life into the cliché. Another fresh breath of air this movie gives is from the couples themselves. It is too often that we see teens fleeing from perils of horror movies. The fact that the couple is older really changes the playing field and adds more to the plot itself. This is because despite the initial panic of realizing the situation they're in, the couple is actually able to use their smarts and try to escape from the immediate danger. It could be because of the fact that these characters are more mature in themselves, but I think it's more in the fact that this screenplay was written so well that it doesn't have to fall on old horror movie cliches. This brings me to my next point. The movie is both very well written out as well as acted. Due to how well Luke Wilson and Kate Beckinsale act, it's unable for us to not grow to like these characters and feel for the couple. Despite the couple's clear issues, by the climax of the movie, we're rooting for the couple not only to survive, but to actually make it as a couple. From beginning to end, the audience is completely engrossed in the story, and once the plot of the movie is uncovered, there isn't a moment of rest. To go along with this, the movie also avoids one of my biggest pet peeves with horror movies today. There is not a single jump scare in the movie. The movie is confident enough in itself to be suspenseful and terrifying that it again doesn't need to rely on the cheap cliches or scares that are now used so often. I think Antal says it best himself when he's talking about the movie.
What I liked about the film originally was there was an opportunity to do something, I think, elegant, that was different than the norm. And it didn't concentrate on the violence or the gore so much, but more of a suspense film, more of a build.
What really impresses me about this movie is just how well it's carried out, and I haven't heard anything about it. It's been so long since I've enjoyed a horror movie based on the pure horror element alone. It's been more so recently that I fall in love with these horror movies because of the fact that they make me laugh or just how stupid they are. Vacancy was a great movie. I would recommend it to any horror or thriller fan out there. If you made it up to this point in the video, I'd like to say thank you. If you guys have any suggestions of movies you think would fit into this series, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd like to say thank you again, and this is Cinema Sam signing off.